I fear that if you were born in 1998, graduated college in 2020, and graduated high school in 2016, that we had the last relatively normal childhood. I've been really putting a lot of thought into this, and I think that we were the last group of kids who had a normal upbringing without any technology, and it was introduced to us at a healthy time. I don't know how things were where you guys lived, but I lived in a suburb in New Jersey where we got our first cell phones. I would say the average age was between like 5th and 6th grade, but when I say a phone, like I mean like you could kind of text. Some people couldn't text at all. You couldn't ever go on the internet. Maybe you had a song on there. Then I feel like we had iPods around that time, but not really like texting apps. I feel like that was a couple years later. And my computer was too slow to have any kind of social media. I do know some friends that were really cool that had MySpace because their older sisters did around that time, but nobody was really on the internet like that. iPhones first started getting introduced for us 8th grade to freshman year. But I'm telling you, before that, my phone, it was called a Razzle, okay? It looked like this. The bottom flipped around like this, and it had a keyboard. It kind of looked like a BlackBerry, but it was like a bootleg version, and you couldn't do shit on there. People were barely looking stuff up on the internet, and Instagram just became a thing. And when I say Instagram just became a thing, like it was wholesome on there. We were posting each other's braids, ribbons on our lacrosse bag, maybe a jumping picture with your best friends, like nothing like right now. Genuinely was like a real life scrapbook. And like sophomore, junior, senior year, it was kind of like a social status thing. Like you would post a picture of you and your friends at a party or something like that, but it still was not like an influencer era by any means. I feel like by the time TikTok rolled around and that type of social media still affects a lot of our mental health. I think it affects mine as well, but I feel like we were at an older age where nowadays kids are so old so fast because they have so much access to things. Like my friends were still like playing outside, and now I see middle schoolers who do better makeup than me. I hate to say that, like our generation had the last genuine real outdoorsy childhood. So grateful for that, because now I'm a chronic scroller. I'm chronically online, and I'm so glad that I didn't have that when I was little. All we had was cartoons, and our parents would like turn the TV off.